Okay guys, well, I got a request to do some more problems. So it seems like the underlying principle that the person who requested the problems need to understand is just two things, and they're really simple to correct. We already know that the limit as x approaches 0 of sine x over x is equal to 1. Well, guess what? The limit as x approaches 0 of x divided by sine x is also equal to 1. So that's relatively simple. Now, based upon those simple facts, let's look at some of the problems that they sent in. So we're going to start off with this problem. X squared plus 2x divided by sine x, that's correct, or sine 2x. And of course, this is the limit as x approaches 0. Well, based upon what we already discussed, I know that I can break this up into two separate parts. I can take the limit as x approaches to 0 of that and add it to the limit of x approaches to 0 to this. So I know that as x approaches 0 of x squared, that's going to be equal to 0. And then, as we already discussed, since this is the same as this, then that is the same as saying x over sine x as the limit approaches 0, which we already know is 1. So therefore, this limit is equal to 1. So that's relatively simple. And sometimes teachers try to trick you by doing stuff like this. And you just have to be clever and use algebraic manipulation in order to solve the problem. Now, the next problem that the person sent in is the same exact type of a problem, except for the teacher this time wanted to make sure that you knew your trig identities. So once again, the limit as x approaches 0, x cotangent of x. Okay, now I got to start thinking. That's not like anything I already know, but I know I can rewrite cotangent as cotangent x is equal to cosine x divided by sine x. So if I substitute this into here, now my problem becomes the limit as x approaches to 0 of x times cosine x divided by sine x. And then we already have our pairing that we already know. I know this part is equal to 1, and I know the limit as cosine goes to 0 is 1, so this whole thing is equal to 1. So it's relatively simple. If you guys have any more problems, any more questions you'd like to discuss, you just give me shoot me an email. I can solve them for you, help you out with them. But basically, it's always trying to get it into a form that you know, and if you get it in such a way that you get the x on the top and the sine x on the bottom, and the limit is going to 0, well, guess what? That still is equal to 1. If I have a 3x here and a 3x there, that's equal to 1. If I have a 4x here and a 4x here, that's equal to 1. So it's always the same. Alright? Thanks. Have a great day.